Yo guys, what's up? Back today with another video, and today we're going to be speed running this idea. So, we're going to be talking about why Arsenal isn't competitive right now. What I mean by that is no, I'm not talking about ACL, Ash, Ace, whatever server you think of that's out there. I'm talking about the real reason why Arsenal isn't competitive right now, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. To start off, if you look at a game like CSGO and Valorant and, CBRO, you can see that the majority of those games, it's mainly based in a 5v5 meta, right? Where 5 players go up against other players. And they also have maps for the perfect amount for those players. Now, here's the issue with Arsenal. If you look at a game like Sandtown or Assault or Hillside, those maps aren't particularly fit for the 5v5 meta. Now, another thing that I also like to talk about is that it doesn't really have a buy shop menu like the other games do, like Valorant has, for example, where you can buy a Vandal and Phantom. Arsenal doesn't have that. Why? Because, it wasn't meant to be competitive in the first place, The design of the game was mainly, built to have like a cartoonish and, funny, I guess, aesthetic to it. And so it's not like a game that you'd expect that's like CBRO, and stuff like that. Now, my second point is reputation. Why am I talking about this? Is because the general reputation, if we talk about the community's competitive side, right? Back then when competitive was released to the community, they would rank people based on opinions. Now, what I mean by that is there was no elo. People would be getting ranked based on what the rank managers thought, and that would lead to some very inaccurate rankings, some bias, and some toxicity. And that's when the devs really just didn't want to be there anymore. Because in general, right, the comp community in Arsenal is very toxic, and that's what led the devs to, slowly drift off away, and, they left. Obviously, not everyone left, Cassius, still exists, but he barely talks to the community as a whole, so it's not like it matters. Another point that I'd also like to make is the fact that the guns are randomized. So basically, this kind of deflects off of competitive and instead also adds some RNG to it, because sometimes when people talk about a game that's competitive, you have to really look at it as a whole. And what I mean by this is that the fact that the guns are randomized, it kind of, I'm not saying it makes it less skilled or whatever, but it definitely adds some RNG to it, So, yeah, but, every competitive game has RNG, so I guess that makes sense, especially with the spread, recoil. But anyway, I'm kind of just waffling about it, but I hope you understand my point and you understand that Arsenal isn't really meant to be competitive. And personally, I don't really agree with the way that competitive is being run by the community side. And that's all I have to say. Now, another thing I'd like to also mention is that this video, it was a very hot take. So if you have some, opinions about it, if you guys think I'm wrong, then I guess hit me with a dislike and let me know in the comment section why. And if you guys think I'm right, then like the video, I guess, and tell me why you think I'm right in the comment section. That's about it. Now, another thing I'd also like to mention is that Midnight Crystal is currently working. I don't know if multiple devs are working on it, but she did leak a ranked game mode for Arsenal Reloaded. So that's going to be interesting to see. And yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one, fellas.